Tortilla de Patatas is one of Spain's great comfort foods. Heck, I'd argue it's not a Camino without it. Simple ingredients, big flavor. You see it everywhere along the way. Bars cut into thick wedges for breakfast, lunch, quick pilgrim snacks, whatever, it's always served. Almost, until it's gone. In short, sin tortilla no hay camino. But you already knew that. Today I'll be making a personal-sized tortilla. Personal in quotes because I'm using an 8-inch pan that will easily feed 2 to 3 people. We'll start with 3 medium potatoes. That gives you roughly 2 cups once sliced. Peel them if you like, or leave the skin on like I do. More nutrition, less work. Slice them thin, about 1/8 of an inch thick. You can also cut them into small half moons. The point is, thin slices cook evenly and give the tortilla that soft, creamy texture that makes it so good. Next comes the onion. This is optional and has sparked many debates across Spain. And let it be known, I am firmly on Team Onion. Go onion. Today I'll use a small red onion because I like the flavor, but any onion will work. Heat about 1/3 cup of olive oil in the skillet over medium heat, and then add the potatoes and onion. You want the oil gently bubbling, not aggressively frying. This is more of a slow cook than a deep fry. Allow them to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. I like to stir maybe every 3 minutes, just to make sure. The potatoes should become soft and tender, not crispy. You may see a little browning in places, that's perfect. Once they are ready, pour everything into a strainer and let the oil drip back into the pan. You don't want to waste that oil. We're going to use it again in a minute. Now, in the bowl that you've transferred the potatoes and onions to, add 3 eggs and a pinch of salt. Pepper's optional. I prefer pepper. I prefer a lot of pepper. Gently mix everything together and let it stand for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
This gives the potatoes time to absorb some of that egg and bring the flavors all together. Now, we cook the tortilla. Now once again start heating up the oil in that pan. If you need to add a little bit more, there should be roughly about 2 tablespoons in there. If you need to add a little bit more, by all means do so at this point. We do not want the tortilla to stick. In fact, make sure the oil evenly coats the bottom and the sides of the pan. I can't stress that enough. Now pour in the potato and egg mixture, spreading it evenly. Cook it for about 5 minutes until the bottom begins to set.
5 minutes, counting down.
I personally cook mine for 5 minutes at a medium to high heat, leaning more into the high heat because I like my eggs fully cooked and a little brown. Some people prefer it a little softer in the middle, and that part is completely up to you. Now comes the moment that scares people. The flip. You got this. Place a large plate or a pot lid over the skillet. Now, take a deep breath, then in one motion, carefully flip that tortilla onto the plate. It's a fluid motion. Then, with care, slide it back into the pan to cook the other side for about another 3 to 4 minutes. If a few potatoes escape during this flip, do not panic, everything's fine. Just tuck them back in underneath before everything finishes setting. Once it's done, let the tortilla sit for about 5 minutes before slicing. It can be served warm or at room temperature. If you watch my channel, you already know not only am I a tortilla freak, I'm a hot sauce freak. And I still happen to have some sauce I grabbed on my last Camino. And it goes so well with tortilla. One bite and I'm right back on the Camino. Buen provecho y buen camino.
Oh, shell toucher, walk beside me. Oh, shell toucher, down the old stone way. Side by side through starry